My precious child, I see the fear that grips your heart. I see the moments when worry clouds your mind and when uncertainty paralyzes your steps. You wonder if you are strong enough, if you are prepared enough, if you will ever find the peace your soul longs for. Let me tell you this, you do not need to fear. I am with you, and my love is greater than anything you face. Fear has a way of whispering lies to you. It tells you that you are alone, that you are not enough, that the challenges before you are too great. But these are not truths. They are shadows meant to distract you from the light of my presence. You are never alone, for I walk beside you through every storm. You are more than enough because I have created you with purpose, strength, and resilience. And no challenge is too great when you place your trust in me. I know that fear feels overwhelming at times, as though it is impossible to escape. It creeps into your thoughts, grows in the silence, and makes you question what lies ahead. But I want you to remember something important. Fear is not your master. It does not define you, and it does not have the power to control your life unless you let it. You are stronger than your fears because I have made you strong. When you're afraid, bring your fears to me. Speak them out loud if you need to, or hold them in the quiet of your heart. Lay them at my feet and trust that I will take them from you. I am not distant. I am right here, ready to carry the burdens you were never meant to bear alone. Fear often grows in the unknown, in the spaces where you cannot see the outcome or predict what will happen next. But the unknown is not unknown to me. I see the full picture, the beginning and the end, and I am guiding you with a wisdom that far surpasses your understanding. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to trust that I do. There is so much more to your life than the things you fear. Fear wants to shrink your world, to keep you focused on what might go wrong, but I want to expand your vision. I want you to see the possibilities, the beauty, the blessings that surround you. I want you to walk boldly into the life I have prepared for you, unshaken by the storms around you. Think of the times in your past when you were afraid but pressed forward anyway. Remember how I was there, even when you couldn't feel my presence. I guided you, protected you, and brought you through those moments. If I was faithful then, know that I will be faithful now. I do not change, and my love for you is as constant as the sunrise. Fear is often rooted in the belief that you must face life's challenges alone. But you were never meant to walk this journey by yourself. I am your strength when you feel weak, your comfort when you feel lost, and your guide when the way forward seems unclear. Lean into me and let my presence calm your heart. When fear tells you that you are not capable, I remind you of the gifts and talents I have placed within you. You have everything you need to face this day and the days to come, because I am equipping you for each moment. You are capable, not because of your own power, but because my power is working in and through you. There will be times when fear feels persistent, when it seems to follow you no matter how hard you try to shake it. In those moments, pause and breathe deeply. Center yourself in my love, which is greater than any fear. Fear cannot thrive in the presence of love, and my love for you is perfect, unshakable, and eternal. Do not let fear steal your joy or rob you of the life I have planned for you. Each time you feel afraid, see it as an opportunity to draw closer to me. Let your fear be a reminder that you are not meant to do this alone, that I am here, ready to guide and protect you. You are more courageous than you realize. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is choosing to move forward even when fear is present. And with me by your side, you have all the courage you need. Each step you take in faith, no matter how small, is a victory. Let yourself imagine a life without fear. Picture yourself walking through each day with confidence, knowing that you are cared for, guided, and deeply loved. This is the life I want for you, a life of peace, of joy, and of boldness. Fear may visit, but it does not have to stay. You have the power to release it, to say, I trust you, Lord, and to let my peace fill your heart. My peace is not fleeting or dependent on circumstances. It is steady, strong, and always available to you. There is nothing you face today or tomorrow that I have not already prepared you for. Trust that I am working in your life, even in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that my plans for you are good and that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope. You are deeply loved, completely seen, and never alone. Fear has no place in a heart so loved, so cherished, and so protected. Let my love be your anchor, your shield, and your source of strength. Take heart, my child, for you are stronger than you think, and braver than you feel. You are never walking this journey alone, for I am with you always. Do not fear. You are safe in my care, now and forever. You have within you a light that fear cannot extinguish. It is the light I have placed in your soul, a reflection of my presence within you. That light will guide you when the way feels dark, steady you when fear shakes your foundation, and remind you of the truth, that you are never abandoned and you are never powerless. Fear often tries to magnify what is uncertain and diminish what is true. It focuses your mind on the what-ifs, leaving you feeling as though you must solve everything at once. But I invite you to a different way, to rest in what is certain. My love for you, my provision, and my promise to be with you always. These truths are unchanging no matter what circumstances you face. Think of the strength it takes to keep moving forward despite fear's presence. Each time you take a step, no matter how small, you are demonstrating the courage that I have given you. That courage grows stronger every time you use it, like a muscle that becomes more powerful with each challenge it faces. Trust that I am strengthening you, shaping you into someone who is bold and unshaken by the storms of life. You are not defined by the moments when fear overtakes you. Those moments do not make you weak or less faithful. They are simply reminders of your humanity, and I embrace you in them with compassion and understanding. Bring those fears to me, and let me transform them into opportunities for growth, trust, and deeper connection with me. Imagine standing on a high cliff, overlooking a vast and beautiful landscape. Fear would have you focus on the height, the risk, the possible fall. But I ask you to lift your eyes and see the beauty, the opportunities, and the journey that lies before you. The cliff is not a threat, it is a vantage point. It is a place to see how far you've come and to trust that I am leading you toward even greater things. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and remember all the times I've already carried you through. Think of the challenges you once feared that now seem small in hindsight. Those moments are not distant memories, they are evidence of my faithfulness. Let them remind you that just as I was with you then, I am with you now. You are never meant to face fear alone. I have placed people in your life to support you, encourage you, and remind you of my promises. Do not hesitate to lean on them, to share your heart, and to let their love and wisdom strengthen you. I often work through the kindness and presence of others to remind you of my care. Each day brings its own challenges, but it also brings its own grace. I equip you for what you need in each moment, providing strength, clarity, and peace exactly when you need it. You do not need to gather all your strength at once. It will come to you as you take each step. Trust that my timing is perfect and that my provision will never run out. The future may feel uncertain, but it is not a place of fear. It is a place of possibility. I am already there, preparing the way for you, setting into motion plans that are filled with hope and purpose. When fear tries to grip your heart, let it be a reminder to look to me, for I am the source of your confidence and security. Let your mind rest from the endless questions that fear brings. You do not have to solve every problem or anticipate every outcome. Instead, focus on the present moment, where my presence is most tangible. Each breath you take is a gift, each heartbeat a reminder that you are alive and cared for. My child, you are not fragile. You are strong, capable, and resilient because my spirit is within you. Fear wants you to believe that you are helpless, but that is not the truth. You have more strength than you know, and I will help you draw on it when you need it most. As you face the days ahead, let your heart be open to the beauty that fear tries to obscure. Notice the kindness in others, the opportunities to grow, and the joy in simple moments. These are my gifts to you, reminders that life is not just about challenges, but also about love, connection, and hope. Fear may visit you, but it does not belong in you. Your heart is a place for peace, for love, and for trust, not for fear. Each time you feel its presence, choose to release it to me. Trust that I will replace it with courage, with clarity, and with a sense of calm that comes from knowing you are safe in my care. Let this truth guide you. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen, valued, and cherished in ways you cannot fully comprehend. My love is your shield, your anchor, and your strength. With it, there is nothing you cannot face. Step forward, my precious one, not in fear, but in faith. You are not alone, and you never will be. I am with you always, guiding you toward a life of freedom, peace, and joy. Do not fear, you are held in my perfect love, now and forever. There is a quiet strength in your heart, one that fear cannot overpower. It is the strength I have placed within you, a reflection of my presence in your life. This strength doesn't demand attention, it doesn't roar or shout. Instead, it steadies you in the midst of uncertainty. It reminds you that no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem, you are not walking it alone. Each time fear rises, remember that it is temporary. It may feel overwhelming in the moment, but it cannot last. My peace, on the other hand, is eternal. It is unshakable, unmovable, and always available to you. When fear comes, turn to me, and I will surround you with a calm that no storm can break. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for, not because of anything you must prove, but because I am your strength. You are resilient, not because you never falter, but because I hold you up. Each time you choose trust over fear, you are tapping into the power I have placed within you, a power that cannot be diminished, no matter what you face. Let go of the idea that fear is something to fight on your own. You were never meant to face it alone. Bring your fears to me, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem. I care about every part of your life, and I am here to carry the burdens that feel too heavy for you. There is beauty in your journey, even in the places where fear once seemed to dominate. Those moments of struggle are shaping you into someone who is courageous, compassionate, and deeply connected to me. The lessons you are learning now will not only bring you peace, but also allow you to be a source of light and encouragement to others. Fear loses its power when you shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on what frightens you, turn your heart toward what is true and unchanging. My love for you is constant. My plans for you are good. My presence in your life is unwavering. These truths are the foundation upon which you can stand, no matter how uncertain the world around you may feel. When fear tells you to stay still, to hide, or to retreat, let my voice guide you forward. Even the smallest step of faith is a victory, a declaration that fear does not have the final say in your life. Each step you take is a reminder that you are moving closer to the freedom I have promised you. Let yourself rest from the weight of fear. You do not have to carry it any longer. Release it to me, and feel the lightness of a heart unburdened. Rest is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of trust. It is a choice to believe that I am in control, that I am working on your behalf, and that you are safe in my care. Your life is not defined by the fears you face, but by the love that surrounds you. My love is your anchor, your shield, and your guide. It is a love that will never fail you, no matter what comes your way. The future is not a place of dread, but a space of possibility. It is filled with opportunities to grow, to discover, and to experience the fullness of life that I have planned for you. Walk into it with confidence, knowing that I go before you, clearing the path and preparing the way. Even in moments of doubt, you're making progress. Trust is not about never feeling fear. It is about choosing to believe that I am greater than anything that tries to hold you back. Each time you trust, you are building a life rooted in hope, strength, and peace. Hold tightly to the truth that you are never alone. My presence is with you in every moment, guiding you through the uncertainties and celebrating your victories. When you feel afraid, let that be a reminder to draw closer to me. I will always meet you where you are, ready to fill your heart with the courage you need. The life I have for you is one of freedom, a freedom that allows you to dream, to grow, and to love without hesitation. Fear tries to limit you, but my love has no limits. Let that love be your guide, your strength, and your reason to move forward boldly. So do not fear, my child. You are protected, cherished, and held in my care. Whatever comes, you are ready because I am with you, and I will never let you go. You are stronger than your fears, and you are destined for a life filled with joy, peace, and purpose. Step forward with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved. The road ahead may hold challenges, but it also holds immense beauty and endless possibilities. Fear may try to cloud your vision, making you focus on the obstacles instead of the opportunities. but I ask you to lift your eyes beyond the horizon and see the life I am unfolding for you. Every step you take is leading you towards something greater than you can imagine. You have already overcome so much, and each victory, no matter how small it seemed at the time, was evidence of my faithfulness in your life. Let those moments remind you that you are not walking this path alone. My hand has been guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you all along. I will not stop now. Let your heart be open to the unexpected blessings that fear often hides from view. In every challenge, there is a lesson. In every uncertainty, there is potential. And in every moment of fear, there is an opportunity to lean into me and discover the peace I offer. The life I have for you is not a life of merely surviving. It is a life of thriving. It is a life where joy outweighs sorrow, where peace overcomes chaos, and where love is your guiding force. Fear tries to convince you that this kind of life is out of reach, but it is already yours. It has always been my gift to you, waiting for you to receive it fully. You are so much more capable than you realize. The courage within you is not a flicker, it is a flame. Each time you trust me, that flame burns brighter, illuminating the path ahead and reminding you that you are never truly in the dark. No matter how uncertain things may seem, my light is always guiding you forward. There will be moments when fear whispers louder, when it tries to make you question your strength, your purpose, and your future. In those moments, pause, breathe. Remember that fear is only a shadow, and shadows cannot withstand the light. My light is with you, always, driving out the darkness and filling your heart with hope. Take time to celebrate the victories of today. Each time you choose to trust, to release a fear, or to take a step forward despite uncertainty, you're creating a life of boldness and faith. These victories may feel small, but they are powerful. They are shaping you into someone who walks with courage and confidence, unshaken by the storms of life. Do not let fear define your decisions. You were created to dream, to explore, and to grow, not to shrink back or hide. When fear tries to limit you, remember that I am limitless. My power is infinite, and my plans for you are filled with hope and purpose. You can step forward, not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the one who does. Even the hardest moments have meaning. They are refining you, teaching you resilience, and drawing you closer to me. What feels heavy today will one day become a testimony of how you overcame, of how my love carried you through. Trust that even in the struggle, there is a purpose, a greater plan that I am weaving together for your good. I know your heart longs for peace, and that peace is already within reach. It is not a peace dependent on everything going perfectly or every problem being solved. It is a peace that flows from my presence in your life. Let that peace settle over you now, calming your thoughts and easing your fears. The life I'm calling you to is one of abundance, not necessarily abundance in material things, but abundance in joy, in love, in purpose. It is a life where you wake each day knowing that you are loved, guided, and equipped for whatever lies ahead. This life is not a distant dream. It is your reality when you choose to trust me. So let your heart rest. Release the fears that have held you back, and step into the freedom that is already yours. Each day is a new opportunity to live boldly, to love deeply, and to trust completely. You are not alone, and you never will be. I am with you now and always, walking beside you, carrying you when you feel weak, and celebrating every step you take forward. My love for you is unending. My plans for you are good, and my peace is your constant companion. Do not fear, my child. The future is bright, and you are ready to embrace it. You are safe, you are loved, and you are never, ever alone. There is a strength within you that cannot be diminished, even in moments when fear feels overwhelming. That strength is not something you have to muster on your own. It is my gift to you, a reflection of my spirit dwelling within you. It is a quiet, steady force, empowering you to stand firm, to keep moving forward, and to trust that no matter what you face, you are not facing it alone. You may wonder if you are capable of stepping into the unknown, of navigating the challenges that lie ahead. Let me assure you, you are. You are capable not because you have all the answers, but because I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and making a way for you. I see the potential within you, even when you cannot see it yourself. Fear thrives on uncertainty. but you do not need to fear the unknown. The future is not a void, it is a landscape I have already prepared for you. Every moment, every step, every challenge has been carefully woven into a plan that leads to goodness and growth. Trust that I am in the details, working everything together for a purpose greater than you can imagine. When fear tries to hold you back, remember that you have the power to let it go. Fear is not a permanent part of you, it is a passing visitor. It may knock on the door of your heart, but you do not have to invite it in. Instead, turn to me. Open your heart to my peace, my assurance, and my love. These are the gifts that drive out fear, replacing it with confidence and hope. Life is a journey, not a race. There is no need to rush or to have everything figured out. Trust in the process, knowing that I am walking with you every step of the way. The lessons you learn, the strength you gain, and the growth you experience are all part of the beautiful story I am writing for your life. Allow yourself to dream again. Fear often stifles your dreams, making you believe they are too big, too risky, or too impossible. But I am the God of the impossible. I place those dreams in your heart for a reason, and I will equip you to pursue them. Let your faith be greater than your fear, and take the first step, no matter how small. Do not let fear rob you of the joy that is meant to fill your days. There is so much beauty in the present moment, beauty that fear tries to hide. Take time to notice the little things, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of laughter, the kindness of a friend. These are my reminders to you that life is good, that blessings are abundant, and that you are never forgotten. When challenges arise, face them with the knowledge that you are not alone. I am your strength when you feel weak, your clarity when your mind feels clouded, and your comfort when your heart feels heavy. There is nothing you cannot overcome when you walk with me. You are not defined by your fears, your doubts, or your struggles. You are defined by my love for you, a love that is infinite, unshakable, and eternal. This love is the foundation of your identity, the anchor that keeps you steady, and the light that guides you forward. There is no storm too great for me to calm, no obstacle too large for me to move, and no fear too powerful for me to overcome. Trust that I am working in your life, even when you cannot see it. I am turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth, every setback into a step forward, and every moment of doubt into an invitation to trust. The life I have for you is filled with peace, joy, and purpose. This is not a life free from challenges, but it is a life where you face those challenges with courage, knowing that you are never alone. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more loved than you can imagine. So take a deep breath, my child, and release the fear that has held you back. Step into the freedom that is already yours. Trust that I am with you, always and forever, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you through every moment. Do not fear the future, for it is bright. Do not fear failure, for it is part of growth. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there, waiting to guide you through it. You are safe in my hands, held in my care, and loved with a love that never ends. Go forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you always. Whatever comes, you are ready, because my love is your strength, my peace is your shield, and my presence is your constant. Do not fear, my beloved. You are safe, you are cherished, you are free. The journey before you is one filled with purpose, promise, and hope. It is not a journey you must walk alone or one you need to fear. Every step you take is accompanied by my presence, and every moment you live is held within my hands. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into a future I have lovingly prepared for you. Take courage in knowing that fear is not the final word in your life. It may try to distract you, to pull you away from the path I have set before you, but it cannot control you unless you allow it to. You have the power to stand firm, to release fear, and to step forward in faith. When fear whispers its lies, counter it with truth. You are not weak, you are strong because I am your strength. You are not abandoned, I am with you in every moment. You are not powerless, I have given you everything you need to overcome. Each time you remind yourself of these truths, you loosen fear's grip on your heart and strengthen the foundation of trust that we are building together. I see the beauty in your soul, the potential that shines even when you feel unsure of yourself. I see the courage it takes for you to keep going, to keep believing, and to keep trusting even when the road is hard. I celebrate every step you take, for each one is a victory over the fear that tries to hold you back. Do not rush through this journey. Each step is meaningful, and every moment carries the opportunity for growth, joy, and connection with me. Even the pauses, the moments of stillness where you gather your thoughts and rest your heart, are part of this process. You are not falling behind. You are moving forward at exactly the pace I have set for you. Let yourself feel the freedom of a life unburdened by fear. Imagine waking each day with a sense of calm and confidence, knowing that you are supported, guided, and deeply loved. This is not a distant dream. It is the life I want for you, a life that is already within your reach. You are not defined by your past fears or failures. You are defined by who I created you to be, a person of strength, courage, and faith. Each day is a new beginning, a chance to leave behind what no longer serves you and to step into the fullness of the life I have planned for you. When you encounter challenges, remember that they are not here to break you, but to build you. Each trial is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to trust me more deeply. You are never alone in these moments. I am with you, offering my guidance, my strength, and my love. Open your heart to the beauty that fear tries to obscure. There is so much goodness in your life, so many blessings that surround you. Let yourself notice them, appreciate them, and let them remind you that my love is always at work. Gratitude is a powerful tool, one that shifts your focus from fear to trust and opens your eyes to the abundance that is already yours. You're not fragile, even when fear tries to convince you otherwise. You are resilient, brave, and capable of more than you realize. Each time you choose trust over fear, you're proving this to yourself, to the world, and to the fear that would rather see you shrink than rise. The life I have for you is one of hope, purpose, and joy. It is not a life free from challenges, but it is a life where those challenges are met with faith and overcome through my strength. Let this truth fill your heart with peace and give you the courage to move forward boldly. Fear does not have the power to steal your future, because your future is in my hands. It is a future filled with blessings, opportunities, and a deeper understanding of who you are and who I am. Walk into it with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Take one more deep breath and let go of the fears that have tried to weigh you down. You do not need to carry them any longer. Release them to me and let me replace them with peace, joy, and the assurance that you are never alone. You are my beloved child, and I am endlessly proud of you. Your courage, your perseverance, and your faith are a testament to the strength I have placed within you. Trust that you are safe, that you are loved, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Step forward now, not in fear, but in freedom. You are capable, you are cherished, and you are held. The road ahead is bright, and I will walk it with you always. Do not fear, your life is in my care, and my love will never fail you. You are walking into a season of freedom, one where fear no longer dictates your choices or defines your days. This freedom is not fleeting. It is rooted in the unshakable truth of my presence in your life. No matter what challenges arise, you can face them with confidence, knowing that you are not alone and that I am guiding every step you take. Let go of the need to predict or control every outcome. Life is not a puzzle for you to solve. It is a journey for you to experience. Each day brings with it new opportunities to grow, to love, and to discover the beauty I have placed in your path. Trust that even in moments of uncertainty, I am leading you towards something good. Your fear may tell you to hold back, to avoid risks, or to stay where it feels safe. But I have created you for so much more. You were made to thrive, to explore, to grow beyond the boundaries of fear. Step out in faith, even if the step feels small. Each act of courage builds upon the last, strengthening you and opening doors to the blessings I have prepared for you. The world around you may feel unpredictable, but I am your constant. My plans for you do not waver, and my care for you does not falter. Even when circumstances shift, my presence remains steady, offering you peace in the midst of the unknown. Let this assurance be the foundation of your confidence, the anchor that keeps you grounded. Celebrate the moments of progress, no matter how small they seem. Did you choose to trust instead of worry today? That is a victory. Did you step forward despite fear's whispers? That is courage. These moments matter, and they are shaping you into someone who walks with boldness and faith. Fear often tries to convince you that you're powerless, but nothing could be further from the truth. I have given you the strength to face any challenge, the wisdom to navigate any uncertainty, and the resilience to rise after every fall. You are never without the resources you need because I am your provider, equipping you for every step of your journey. There is beauty in the process of transformation. You may not see it clearly now, but every step forward, every moment of trust, and every time you release your fears is part of the work I am doing in your life. You are being shaped into someone who radiates courage, peace, and love, someone who reflects my light to the world. Let yourself dream of what life can be when fear no longer holds you back. Imagine the freedom of living fully, unafraid to take risks, to love deeply, and to embrace the opportunities I place before you. That life is not far away. It begins the moment you decide to trust me more than the doubts that try to pull you down. Even when fear seems persistent, remember that it cannot outlast my peace. My peace is greater, deeper, and more enduring than any fear you face. Let it fill your heart now, pushing out every trace of anxiety and replacing it with calm and confidence. You were not created to live in the shadows of fear. You were made to walk in the light of hope, love, and purpose. Fear may try to tell you otherwise, but it has no power over you unless you give it permission. Stand firm in the truth that you are free, that you are loved, and that you are held in my care. As you move forward, know that I am proud of you. Your journey is not about perfection, it is about progress. Every step you take is a testament to your strength, your courage, and your faith. I see your efforts, and I celebrate each one. The road ahead is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. It is filled with opportunities to grow, to discover, and to experience my goodness in new ways. Walk it with confidence, knowing that I am with you, guiding you and providing for you every step of the way. Do not fear, my child. You are deeply loved, endlessly supported, and never alone. Whatever comes, you are ready because I am with you, and I will never let you go. The future is bright, and your life is in my hands. Trust in this and let your heart find peace. You are safe, you are cherished, and you are free. You are stepping into a life where peace reigns and fear fades into the background. This is not because there will never be challenges, but because you now know where to place your trust. Fear loses its grip when you remember that I am in control of your life, your future, and every detail of your journey. There is no need to anticipate the unknown with dread, for I am already there, preparing the way for you. Let this truth settle deeply in your heart. Fear is not your destiny. It is not your identity, nor is it a burden you are meant to carry. You were created for freedom, for boldness, and for joy. These are your inheritance, gifts I have lovingly set aside for you. Open your heart to receive them fully. Take a moment now to breathe in the stillness of my presence. Feel the weight of your worries lifting as you release them to me. Imagine my peace filling the spaces where fear once resided, grounding you in the assurance that you are never alone. In this peace, you will find clarity, courage, and a renewed sense of purpose. Every step forward you take is an act of defiance against fear's hold. It is a declaration that your life is guided by trust, not ruled by anxiety. And with each step, you grow stronger, more confident, and more in tune with the person I created you to be. The world may try to pull your attention to its uncertainties, but let your focus remain on what is steadfast: my love for you, my promises to you, and my presence with you. These are the truths that will carry you through anything, the foundation on which you can build a life of courage and peace. When fear arises again, and it may, let it be an opportunity to practice trust. Do not be discouraged if it feels like a battle at times. This is not a sign of weakness, but of growth. Each time you choose to lean on me instead of giving in to fear, you are strengthening the bond between us and deepening your faith. Let your heart embrace the beauty of the present moment. Fear often pulls your mind into the unknowns of tomorrow, but life is unfolding here and now. In this moment, there is love to be felt, joy to be shared, and peace to be savored. Do not let fear steal these gifts from you. The strength you are cultivating now will not only serve you, it will inspire those around you. Others will see your courage and be encouraged to face their own fears. Your life is a light, shining brightly and offering hope to those who feel lost in the shadows. You may not realize it yet, but your journey of overcoming fear is a powerful testimony of what is possible when trust is placed in me. Even in the moments when fear feels overwhelming, remember that it cannot overpower my presence. I'm always greater than the things that try to intimidate or discourage you. Let this assurance fill your heart with the calm and courage you need to press forward. You are so deeply loved, my precious child. This love is your constant, your source of strength, and your ultimate assurance that you are never alone. Nothing can separate you from it, and nothing can diminish its power in your life. Hold on to this love when the path feels uncertain, and let it guide you into a life of peace and purpose. The days ahead hold promise, opportunity, and joy. You do not need to fear them, for I'm already there, paving the way and walking beside you. Trust in me, and trust in the strength I have placed within you. You are more resilient, capable, and courageous than you know. Do not fear, my beloved. You are ready to step forward, not because you have all the answers, but because you are held by the one who does. You are safe, cherished, and free. The future is bright, and it is yours to embrace with confidence and peace. Walk boldly, knowing that my love surrounds you, my guidance leads you, and my peace fills you. You are never alone, and I will never let you go. Step into each day with the assurance that I am with you in every moment. My presence is not fleeting. It is constant and unchanging. You do not have to face life's uncertainties with trepidation, because I am your anchor, your steady foundation when the winds of fear try to shake you. No matter what lies ahead, you are already equipped to handle it because I go before you, preparing the way. The courage you carry is not dependent on your circumstances. It is rooted in my love for you. This courage is not the absence of fear, but the quiet confidence to move forward despite it. It is the deep knowing that you are never walking alone, and that whatever challenges arise, I will provide the strength you need to overcome them. Take time to reflect on the gifts that surround you right now. Fear tries to shift your focus to what you lack or what could go wrong, but I invite you to see the abundance already present in your life. The people who care for you, the moments of beauty and joy, the opportunities to grow and learn. These are all reflections of my love for you. Let gratitude fill your heart and push out the space that fear tries to claim. Each time you release a fear to me, you are saying, I trust you. And each time you trust, you create more room for peace to enter your life. This peace is not fragile or fleeting. It is enduring and steadfast because it comes from me. When fear tries to return, remember this peace. Let it be your anchor in every storm, your reminder that you are held securely in my care. Do not be afraid to dream again. Fear has a way of dimming your vision, convincing you that certain possibilities are out of reach. But with me, nothing is impossible. The dreams I have placed in your heart are there for a reason, and I will guide you in bringing them to life. Step forward with faith, knowing that I will supply the wisdom, resources, and courage you need to see those dreams fulfilled. The path you are on is unique to you. It is not meant to look like anyone else's journey. Comparison is one of fear's tactics, but it has no place in your heart. Trust that I have designed your life with care and intention, and that every step you take is part of a plan greater than you can imagine. Even in moments when you feel uncertain or afraid, remember that I am still at work. Fear may tell you that progress is impossible, but I am always moving in your life, even in ways you cannot yet see. The delays, the challenges, the unanswered questions, they all serve a purpose. Trust in my timing and my ability to turn every situation into something good. Let yourself rest in the knowledge that you are not responsible for carrying the weight of the world. That is my role, not yours. Your task is to trust me, to take each step with faith, and to let me handle the things beyond your control. When you do this, you free yourself from unnecessary burdens and create space for joy and peace to flourish. You are not defined by your fears, nor are you limited by them. You are defined by the strength I have placed within you, by the love that surrounds you, and by the purpose that drives you forward. Fear may try to tell you otherwise, but its voice is powerless in the presence of my truth. Imagine your life as a story, one that I am writing with love and care. Every page, every chapter, every detail is meaningful. Even the moments of struggle and uncertainty are shaping you into someone of greater faith, resilience, and wisdom. Trust that the story I am crafting for you is beautiful, and that it is leading to a future filled with hope and joy. You are never alone on this journey. My hand is upon you, my voice is guiding you, and my love is surrounding you. When fear tries to creep back in, let it remind you to turn to me. I will always meet you with open arms, ready to fill you with the peace and strength you need. Do not fear, my beloved. The road ahead is not to be dreaded, but embraced. It is filled with opportunities to grow, to love, and to live fully. Trust that I am with you in every step, and let that trust free you from the chains of fear. You are strong, you are capable, and you are deeply loved. The future is bright, and it is yours to walk into with confidence and joy. Trust in my plans, rest in my presence, and know that you are safe in my care. Whatever comes, you are ready because I am with you, now and forever. The road ahead will be a journey of discovery, one that reveals not only the depths of my love for you, but also the strength and resilience I have placed within you. There is no need to rush or to feel overwhelmed by what lies ahead. Instead, walk steadily, one step at a time, knowing that each moment is guided by my hand and filled with my purpose. You may face obstacles, but remember that I am the one who turns obstacles into stepping stones. What may seem like a setback to you is often an opportunity for growth, a chance to see my power at work in ways you did not expect. Trust that even in the hardest moments, I am working for your good, shaping your path, and preparing you for the blessings that are yet to come. Do not fear the twists and turns in the road. Life will not always follow the plans you create, but it will always follow the plans I have set in motion for you. These plans are not random or uncertain. They are intentional, filled with opportunities for joy, growth, and fulfillment. Trust me to lead you, even when the way seems unclear. Let the light within you shine brighter with each passing day. This light is not diminished by fear. It grows stronger when you choose faith. Each time you trust me, each time you release your worries, your light becomes a beacon of hope, not just for you, but for those around you. Your journey inspires others to see what is possible when they too lean into my love. I want you to feel the fullness of the freedom that is yours. This freedom is not earned. It is a gift given freely because you are mine. It is the freedom to live without the weight of fear, to dream boldly, to love deeply, and to embrace life fully. Step into that freedom with open arms, knowing that I am here to support you every step of the way. When fear tries to whisper that you are not enough, silence it with the truth. You are my beloved creation, and I have equipped you with everything you need for the journey ahead. You do not have to face every challenge with your own strength, for my strength is made perfect in your moments of weakness. Lean into me, and I will sustain you. The beauty of this journey is that you do not have to know what comes next. All you need to do is trust that I am already there, preparing the way. Each day brings new mercies, new opportunities, and new reasons to believe that you are exactly where you need to be. Take time to celebrate your progress. Each time you choose courage over fear, each time you take a step forward despite uncertainty, you are moving closer to the life I've prepared for you. These moments, though they may feel small, are victories worth celebrating. They are signs of your growth, your faith, and your trust in me. Fear often tries to make you forget who you are. It wants to shrink your vision, to convince you that you are incapable, unworthy, or alone. But none of these things are true. You are strong because I am your strength. You are worthy because I have called you my own. And you are never alone because I am with you always, even to the end of the age. There is a new chapter waiting for you, filled with endless possibilities and opportunities to live fully in my purpose for you. This chapter is not one of fear, but of boldness. It is a chapter where you rise above the doubts that once held you back and step into the freedom, joy, and confidence that have always been yours. So, my child, take a deep breath and let your heart rest. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to solve every problem or plan every detail. All you need to do is trust that I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you through it all. Do not fear the days ahead, for they are filled with my presence. Do not fear failure, for I am here to lift you up. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there, making a way for you. Walk boldly with peace in your heart and confidence in your steps. You are not walking this journey alone. My love surrounds you, my strength upholds you, and my peace goes before you. Whatever comes, know that you are safe, you are cherished, and you are deeply loved. Do not fear, my beloved. The best is yet to come, and I will be with you every step of the way. You are ready to embrace this life, not in fear, but in freedom, in trust, and in the fullness of my love. There is so much more waiting for you beyond the horizon of fear. What lies ahead is not just a continuation of the life you've known, but a new beginning, a fresh chapter filled with growth, purpose, and joy. You are not bound by the doubts of yesterday or the worries of tomorrow. Today, this moment, is your opportunity to walk into freedom, fully trusting that I am guiding you every step of the way. You don't have to carry the weight of life alone. The burdens that feel so heavy on your shoulders are not yours to bear. Hand them to me and feel the release, the lightness that comes when you no longer try to control what is out of your hands. I am your sustainer, your provider, and your ever-present help. You do not need to figure out the path ahead by yourself. I am here to lead you. There is power in surrender, though the world may try to tell you otherwise. Surrender is not weakness, it is a courageous act of trust. When you surrender your fears, your uncertainties, and your need for control to me, you make room for my peace, my guidance, and my blessings to flow into your life. The freedom I offer you is a life where you are no longer ruled by fear. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of calm and assurance, knowing that no matter what comes, you are held in my hands. That kind of peace is possible. It is my gift to you, and it is always within your reach. Let yourself feel the joy of being alive. Fear wants to distract you from the beauty of each day, to keep your eyes fixed on what could go wrong. But I invite you to see the blessings around you, the people who care for you, the simple moments of laughter and love, the opportunities to grow and learn. These are my gifts to you, reminders of my love and presence in your life. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for me to show you my faithfulness. Even the moments that seem difficult or uncertain are part of a greater plan. Trust that I am using every experience, every trial, and every victory to shape you into the person you were created to be. You are capable of far more than you realize. The strength I have placed within you is not fleeting. It is steadfast and enduring. This strength will rise to meet every challenge, not because you are striving on your own, but because I am working in and through you. Trust in this strength and let it carry you forward. Fear may try to revisit you, but remember that it has no power over you unless you allow it. Each time it appears, use it as a moment to reconnect with me, to remind yourself of my promises and my presence. Fear is not your identity. You are my beloved child, and your life is meant to be one of peace, joy, and purpose. Take time to dream again. The dreams in your heart are not foolish or unreachable. They are seeds I have planted within you. Trust that I will nurture those dreams, providing you with the guidance and resources you need to see them come to fruition. Let your faith be bigger than your fear, and take that first step, knowing I will walk with you. The world may seem uncertain, but my plans for you are firm and unchanging. I am the one who sees the end from the beginning, the one who orchestrates all things for your good. Rest in this truth, and let it give you the confidence to embrace the future with hope. Celebrate the progress you've made, for every step you've taken is a testament to your courage and faith. You have already overcome so much, and you will continue to rise above anything that tries to hold you back. I see your strength, your effort, and your desire to trust me, and I am so proud of you. Do not fear, for your life is safe in my hands. I am with you now, I will be with you tomorrow, and I will never leave you. Whatever comes, you can face it with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved, fully supported, and perfectly guided. The road ahead is bright, not because it is free from challenges, but because it is filled with my presence. You are walking into a life of abundance, not scarcity, of courage, not fear, of love, not doubt. Trust in me, and let your heart rest in the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Step forward, my precious one. You are strong, you are capable, and you are free. Do not fear. The life I have for you is more beautiful than you can imagine, and I will walk with you through it all. You are loved now and forever. You are entering a season of renewal where fear no longer defines your choices, your path, or your heart. This is a time for you to step fully into the freedom that I have always intended for you. A freedom where your thoughts are no longer consumed by doubt, where your spirit is lifted by hope, and where your steps are steady because you trust in my guidance. Fear has had its time, but its hold on you is weakening. Every time you choose to trust, every time you release what you cannot control, fear loses its power. It cannot thrive in the presence of my love, for perfect love casts out fear. And my love for you is perfect, enduring, and greater than any uncertainty you may face. Allow yourself to rest in the truth that you are protected. You do not need to fight every battle or anticipate every challenge on your own. I am your shield, your defender, and your strength. When you feel overwhelmed, let me carry what is too heavy for you. My arms are strong, my care is complete, and my desire is for you to find peace in me. Your journey is unique, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. Do not be discouraged if progress feels slow, or if there are moments when fear seems to resurface. These moments are not setbacks. They are opportunities for growth. With each step, you're learning to trust more deeply, to live more fully, and to walk more boldly into the life I have prepared for you. Take time to celebrate who you are becoming. You are stronger than you were yesterday, more courageous than you once believed, and more capable than fear has ever allowed you to see. You are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by my love, which empowers you to rise above them. Look at the road ahead, not as a place of uncertainty, but as a canvas of possibility. Fear tries to limit your vision, focusing your thoughts on potential failures or obstacles. But I invite you to see the potential for growth, for joy, and for purpose. There is so much waiting for you: relationships to nurture, dreams to pursue, and moments to savor. You are not alone in any of this. I am with you in every decision, every challenge, and every victory. My presence is your constant companion, and my love is your steady foundation. You do not need to question whether you are equipped for what lies ahead. I have already given you everything you need. When you feel fear tugging at your thoughts, pause and turn to me. In the stillness, you will feel my peace, and in my peace, you will find the courage to take your next step. Fear cannot hold you when you are anchored in my presence. This life I have given you is not meant to be lived in hesitation. It is meant to be embraced with boldness, with trust, and with the knowledge that every moment is a gift. Even in the trials, there are treasures, lessons, opportunities, and glimpses of my faithfulness. Let these treasures remind you that nothing you face is without purpose. You are growing, my child. With each decision to move forward, with each act of surrender, you are becoming the person I created you to be. This transformation is a journey, and I am walking it with you. Do not rush the process or doubt its value. Trust that every step is shaping you in ways that are meaningful and eternal. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there. Do not fear failure, for I will lift you up. Do not fear inadequacy, for I am your sufficiency. You are not expected to have all the answers or to do everything perfectly. You are simply called to trust and to walk forward in faith. Your life is not a series of random events. It is a masterpiece in the making. Every brushstroke, every moment, every experience is part of a greater design that reflects my love and my purpose for you. Trust that the work I am doing in your life is beautiful and that it will lead to something greater than you can imagine. So now take the next step. It doesn't have to be big or bold. It simply has to be yours. Each step forward is an act of faith, a declaration that you are no longer held back by fear, but propelled by trust. And as you continue to walk, you will see how far you have come, how much you have grown, and how deeply you are loved. You are my beloved child, and I delight in you. Do not fear the road ahead, for it is filled with my presence, my guidance, and my love. You are ready, and I am with you now and always. Walk forward in peace, in freedom, and in joy, knowing that you are never alone. The best is yet to come. Let this moment be a turning point, a place where you release what no longer serves you and step fully into the life I have prepared for you. Fear has tried to hold you back for too long, but its power is diminishing as you embrace the truth of who you are and who I am. You are not walking into an uncertain future. You are walking into a future filled with my plans, my love, and my unwavering presence. You have already shown such courage by choosing to trust, even in the face of doubt. This trust is your strength, your shield, and your guide. It doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid again, but it does mean that fear will no longer dictate your decisions or define your identity. Each time you choose trust over fear, you are affirming that my love is greater than any challenge you face. The journey ahead will not always be easy, but it will always be meaningful. Every twist, turn, and detour serves a purpose, shaping you into the person I created you to be. Do not fear these moments of uncertainty, for I am working through them to bring about something beautiful in your life. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that I am weaving everything together for good. Take time to nurture your heart and soul. Fear thrives in a restless, hurried mind, but peace flourishes in stillness. Make space in your life for moments of quiet, where you can reconnect with me and feel my presence. In these moments, you will find the clarity, strength, and peace that fear tries to hide from you. Let gratitude guide you as you move forward. There is so much to be thankful for, so many blessings that surround you, both big and small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you fear to what you have, and it reminds you that I am always providing for you, even in ways you may not immediately recognize. Do not fear the unknown, for it is in the unknown that I do my greatest work. When you step into the unfamiliar with faith, you open the door to growth, transformation, and blessings beyond your imagination. Trust that I am already there, clearing the path and preparing you for what's to come. You are not walking this path alone. I am with you in every step, offering guidance when you feel lost, strength when you feel weak, and comfort when your heart feels heavy. My presence is not something you need to earn. It is a promise, an unchanging truth that you can rely on. Think of the times in your life when fear seemed overwhelming, yet you found a way through. Those moments were not by chance. They were evidence of my faithfulness, of my hand guiding you even when you couldn't see it. Let those memories remind you that just as I was with you then, I am with you now, and I will always be. The possibilities before you are endless, not because of what you can do on your own, but because of what we can do together. With me, nothing is impossible. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not there by accident. They are part of the purpose I have for you. Do not let fear tell you they are too big or too far out of reach. Trust that I will provide the way, the wisdom, and the strength to make them a reality. As you continue forward, let love be your guide. Fear contracts your heart, but love expands it. Love for me, for yourself, and for others will lead you into a life of abundance, connection, and joy. When fear tries to speak, let love's voice be louder, reminding you of the truth that you are never alone, never forgotten, and always deeply cherished. Your life is precious, and your journey is significant. Every step, every decision, every moment of trust is part of the greater story I am writing for you, a story filled with hope, purpose, and beauty. Trust that this story is unfolding exactly as it should, and that its ending is far more glorious than you can imagine. So, my beloved, take heart. Do not fear the road ahead, for it is bright with my light. Do not fear the challenges, for they are shaping you into the person I created you to be. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there, waiting to lead you. Walk boldly into the life that is yours to live. You are strong, you are capable, and you are free. Let my love be your foundation, my peace your companion, and my promises your guide. The best is yet to come, and I will be with you through it all. You are stepping into a life that reflects the fullness of who you are meant to be. There is no need to carry the fears of yesterday into the promise of today. You are free to release the weight of what has held you back, trusting that I will handle the things you cannot. This freedom is yours. It has always been yours, and it will sustain you as you move forward. Every moment you choose trust over fear, you are reclaiming the life I created for you. It is a life of abundance, not scarcity, of joy, not dread, and of purpose, not aimlessness. Fear may have tried to convince you otherwise, but it is powerless in the face of my truth. I have called you to live boldly, to walk in confidence, and to experience the peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not let the echoes of fear dictate your decisions or steal your joy. The power of fear lies in the attention you give it. But when you turn your focus to me, fear diminishes and fades. Let your heart and mind dwell on the certainty of my love, the strength of my presence, and the faithfulness of my promises. This journey is not just about overcoming fear. It's about stepping into the fullness of life. Imagine a life where you are free to dream without hesitation, to love without reservation, and to embrace each day with a sense of purpose and peace. That life is within your grasp, and it begins with a single choice: to trust me completely. Even in the moments when fear tries to return, let it serve as a reminder, not of what you lack, but of what you possess. You possess my spirit within you, a source of courage that cannot be extinguished. You possess the assurance that I am always with you, no matter where life takes you. And you possess a future that is bright and filled with my plans for good. There will be times when the path feels unclear, and fear may try to use that uncertainty to shake your confidence. But I remind you that clarity is not always required for progress. You don't need to see the entire road ahead. You only need to take the next step, trusting that I am guiding you. Each step is an act of faith, a declaration that fear will not control you. Celebrate the victories, no matter how small they seem. Each choice to trust, each moment of courage, and each step forward is significant. These moments are building a foundation of strength and faith that will carry you through life's challenges. Acknowledge how far you've come, and know that I am proud of every effort you've made to move closer to the freedom I desire for you. Let gratitude fill your heart. There is so much to be thankful for: the blessings you've already received, the opportunities that lie ahead, and the constant presence of my love in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from fear to faith, reminding you that I am always working on your behalf. You are not alone on this journey. I am with you in every step, every decision, and every challenge. My presence surrounds you like a shield, protecting you from harm and guiding you toward peace. When you feel unsure or overwhelmed, turn to me. I will steady your heart and give you the strength you need. Remember that fear is not your master. I am. I have called you to a life of freedom, joy, and purpose, and I will equip you for every moment of this journey. You are not walking into the unknown unprepared. You are walking with me, the one who holds all things in his hands. You are not defined by your fears, nor are you limited by them. You are defined by my love for you, a love that is constant, unchanging, and without limits. This love is your identity, your anchor, and your greatest source of strength. Hold on to it and let it guide you forward. The days ahead are filled with promise. There will be moments of challenge, but there will also be moments of triumph, joy, and profound peace. Trust that I am working in every situation, weaving together a life that reflects my goodness and faithfulness. Step forward now, my child, not in fear, but in faith. You are capable of more than you realize, and I am here to help you every step of the way. Whatever comes, you are ready, because I am with you. This is your time to shine, to rise above the doubts that have tried to hold you back, and to step boldly into the life I have prepared for you. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved, fully supported, and never alone. Do not fear, for the best is yet to come. Trust in me, and let your heart be at peace. You are safe, you are cherished, and you are free to live the life you were always meant to live. So now, my beloved, let your heart rest. Release the fears that have weighed you down, the doubts that have clouded your vision, and the uncertainties that have stolen your peace. You no longer need to carry these burdens, for I am here, holding you, guiding you, and loving you through it all. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that your life is securely held in my hands. Whatever lies ahead, you are not walking into it alone. My presence goes before you, surrounds you, and remains with you always. Do not fear, for you are deeply loved, endlessly cared for, and divinely protected. Step into this day and every day with peace in your heart, knowing that the path you are on is one of hope, purpose, and joy. Trust that I am with you, now, forever, and always. You are safe, you are cherished, you are free. With all my love, your Father,